none of the experts, even the experts, are like, we don't get this. Like, we don't understand how is what. Who's buying these houses? That should be the big question. Who's buying them?
Chinese investors.
People? Which 5 people are buying these houses?
Chinese investors are buying the houses. People are trying to flee Toronto in droves because it's scary as shit.
Yep.
And the Chinese will pay top dollar for your house.
Yeah, they don't care.
We can import the empty homes tax or whatever. They just pay it. They don't give a shit.
Lots of money.
They're laundering Mexican drug money. Laundering Mexican drug money. They got tons of cash now.
No, it's true. It's very true.
The world is sick, man.
Did you hear about the 2 big drug busts here in Ontario?
I did. I heard something about them. I didn't really pay much attention because I don't care. It's Ontario.
Well, this one the one that just happened. What happened was...
I care about you, Ontario. I can't wait to visit this summer. Sorry, I don't know why I said that before. Take all back.
Because Ontarians are used to it. We don't care.
I'll edit that out.
But yeah, there's this regular fucking highway cop had caught a guy speeding doing 160 on the fucking on the QEW on the highway, and he had so they pulled him over for fucking speeding, and they found fentanyl and coke in the vehicle, and so when they pressed them for information, they gave up 3 houses that they were doing deliveries to, and one of the 3 houses ended up netting them $19 million worth of fentanyl.
Jesus.
All disguised as Oxycontin.
How much fentanyl is that? Oh my God.
A lot. So, and that was that one. There was another bust that happened a few weeks ago. Pretty similar in size of the major bust. So, I mean, these guys are dead. You gave up three of the houses that netted that. You're dead.
Oh yeah, you're fucked.
You're fucked.
You'll be in protective custody forever, and you should be thankful for that.
Yeah.
Because if you ever get out, you're fucked. And probably even in there, you're fucked. $19 million. My God.
Yeah.
Wonder how much of that was coming to Vancouver. That's what I hate. Everyone's blaming the Chinese and stuff, but this shit is being produced in Canada by Canadians. Yep. Fucking animals.
So here's the thing. I'm just reading this one here. Oh, no, that was...
My coworker just lost a cousin.
There's a big one in June. Oh, really?
Fuck. It just keeps... It's not getting any better. It's just not getting reported anymore. Anyway, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, there's a big one in June where they got like 123,000 fentanyl pills and 70 kilograms of fentanyl powder. They've just been sort of busting it like quite a bit lately, and I'm trying to find, for some reason, I'm just not seeing the one that just happened. It's not.
You know what sucks about them busting or discovering those 123,000 pills?
What?
The next day, there was 123,000 more pills.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
And if you take those, there'll be 123,000 pills the day after that. You cannot stay ahead of these fuckers. No. So yeah, there was one that just happened on February 4th was one that just happened here. $3.6 million worth. Jesus Christ. He had 1,000 fentanyl tablets, 25 grams of coke, and $1,400 in cash. Fuck. I don't even know what a gram of coke goes for these days, but I'm sure it's not cheap. Yeah, no, I'd have to assume not. So yeah, so it's just getting a big bag of fucking craziness and no getting around that. Yeah, it's been a hot topic on this show for a long, long time. The war on drugs has failed miserably. We've lost. Let's find a new approach. This is ridiculous. We can't just keep doing the cat and mouse thing while real people are dying every fucking day. Yeah. Vancouver went from one safe injection site to fucking now there's one on every block, and they're all unsanctioned. They're all illegal, but nobody cares anymore. They're just sick of people dying. they can't beat it. We can't beat this fucking fentanyl shit. We have to change our approach and get it the fuck off the streets.
Yeah.
I don't care if it does
absolutely.
give everyone free heroin. Who gives a fuck at this point? It costs so much less to give out free heroin than it's costing us to do this fake war on drugs that we never win, we never get ahead of. Oh, it drives me fucking crazy.
Just insane. Like, it really is. Like, and what I don't understand, like, so the thing that blows my mind with the whole thing is as a drug dealer, why? You're losing customers.
You're not. You will never run out of customers. That's what I keep trying to tell you. There's just like the pills, the customers are reproducing daily. All over the world. There's always another one. You'll never run out of addicts.
Fucking hell.
You could, and it doesn't matter because the amount you make off that one sale is enough to kill 5 people. You don't care if 5 people die. You're making 10 times what you used to.
Yeah.
So if I make 10 times what I would by killing you, I don't mind. I'm only losing one customer.
And probably because of his death, you're going to create 10 more new customers just because of their death.
Yeah. It starts a vicious circle. The fucking, people get depressed, so they do a big shot, bigger than normal. And that's all it takes. Just, whoop, you're done.
Fucking hell. So this $3.5 million bust. So it turns out when I said 19 million, I was way off. This is the largest fentanyl bust.
Oh, I thought that was 3.5 on top of the 19. See, that's a totally different story now.
Yeah. Here's why. Here's where I got the 19 from, because it was 20. It's 20,000 fentanyl pills, 100 kilograms of cutting agents, 400 pounds of an unknown powder, 160 grams of coke, and $150,000 worth of equipment.
Talcum powder. Guaranteed it's talcum powder.
Yeah, probably. So in the Niagara region, this is the largest fentanyl bust in the Niagara region.
Wow.
In history so far.
Yeah, the last biggest one was Edmonton. A couple years ago, they did a huge one in Edmonton. That's when they realized it's not China. It's like because they busted a factory that was making it, a manufacturer, illegal manufacturer.
Well, the neat thing about this was we actually heard about a report coming up on one of the scanners, and we actually caught a live thing of it from this. There's this web page that my girlfriend follows, and it's always just like the latest of as soon as something gets broadcast on the police banner, they're posting it.
You listen to a police scanner when you're not on this show, and you don't ever talk about that on this show? Like, how much more real could your news get than you're listening to the fucking news happening as it's happening?
Because you never hear anything whatsoever. All you hear about is police officer dispatch. You don't really get much out of it. You got to have somebody on the ground to actually follow them to find it.
Well, why aren't you
most of these dispatching ones are
that you
so
can't go
boring.
follow them? You're never doing anything that'll get in your car and go.
Well, this one in particular, we heard were there the police presence on this particular stretch of road.
If I had a car, I'd be following cops all night. Sorry, keep going.
Yeah, you probably get pulled over for that.
Not if you're good.
It's true. But so that was actually one of the things we caught. And it's not something we follow all the time. It just happened to be. There's some big presence on this road. And then we find out 2 days later that it was this fucking guy that they had pulled over for speeding. Ended up fucking releasing a massive bust.
That's cool. Someone, interestingly, speaking of stuff like that, and I don't know the end of it, it's kind of just a developing story, but there's been these posts on social media about a guy in a van trying to abduct a couple of girls in Penticton, which is about an hour outside of Kelowna, if you don't know. Now, it's just come to light. Like, they looked a little weird, and I was kind of whatever about it. And it turns out, allegedly so far, that the posts are actually fake. Someone's just trying to get people riled up and putting fake posters of fake abductions happening. So Stick around. I'll follow it more once I hear more. But that's almost as bad as actually abducting people, I think. Just getting the public freaked out like that. Very weird. I don't know why you would do that. I don't know what the fun in that kind of a prank is.
Yeah, no, I don't quite get that either.
But keep you posted on that. It's very interesting because at first everyone was like freaked out about this guy in a van. They're like, "Who is this guy?" And it turns out maybe there is no guy. So we'll see. It's interesting because the thing with when you do bullshit like this is you always get caught and it always comes out. You know, it's like people who fake their own abductions and stuff. They always get caught. Someone who lies about anything, they'll catch you sooner or later. Like the what was it, a swimmer or who was it, the one down in Mexico? They like fucked up the gas station, and then he said they got robbed.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, someone robbed us, and it turned out it was him.
Probably because he was in Mexico and he said a black guy did it. Probably was downfall.
Yeah, something like that. Did you say it was a Mexican? No, I said it was a black guy. What are you thinking?
You were fuck.
Anyway,
that's so good.
The world's getting weird. Though this year, like I've said, 2021 is going to be. You thought 2020 was fucked. Now we're in the aftermath of 2020. Watch how fucked that's going to be.
Yeah. We're literally in the year of hold my beer and watch this.
We're in the year of
what
what
this year
the
is.
fuck? You're going to hear a lot of that. Maybe that'll be the new theme of the show. Eric and Gord, what if we're right? What the fuck?
I think we might just have a winner there.
I think this year is going to be Eric and Gord. I hope to fuck I'm not right. That's going to be the new title of the show because goddamn do I ever hope I'm not right about a lot of stuff right now.
Some terrifying shit that's starting to come true, man. It's freaking me out.
It's a terrifying year. It's going to be a fucked up year. Speaking of which, I got to send you something.
Okay.
It's kind of funny.
While you're doing that, okay.
It's from last year.
Oh, okay. Right. I have this thing here, just like on from history, and I'm trying to understand the wording. It says, on this day in 1814, Napoleon personally directs lightning strikes against enemy columns advancing towards Paris, beginning with a victory over the Russians at Champaubert. He personally directs lightning strikes?
I'm assuming that's a terminology thing. It's not he controls the lightning.
I don't remember ever hearing about Napoleon having control of the weather. I don't remember that being a thing for him. Did he have Thor's hammer with him? Like, what happened? How does that happen?
No, I think it's probably kind of like the Blitzkrieg in Germany. It's probably a term.
Personally directs lightning strikes. That's just such a very
specific look up lightning strikes and find out what it means. It's a term like Blitzkrieg.
Never heard that term before.
You're not French and you weren't around when Napoleon was. It makes sense that you're not familiar. But it's not he was directing the sky to rain lightning down. That's not how that works. It's not how weather works. Weather people might tell you that's how the weather works, but it's not. Would you shut up?
That's because what the hell was that?
It's the world directing a lightning strike on me.
It was used in terms of the Holocaust.
It sounds so pretty when you put it that way. Oh, the Holocaust. That was a lovely time.
But that was known as the Lightning War. But
deck the halls with boughs of Holocaust.
It's just so bad. I'm not want to talk about this anymore. Look, I've just done horrible things.
You don't want to talk about the Holocaust?
No.
Tell me about the Holocaust, puppy. Oh, it
was a gas.
When Napoleon.
He had Thor's hammer. It was
he had Thor's hammer, and he made it rain lightning.
I'm just like I'm reading this like